Here's a problem I see often with shiplap, and I don't see it as much with tongue and groove, but it's at the corners where you're trying to get the grooves to line up on each side. You're trying to get the groove on the left to line up with a groove on the right, and of course this is the key to making something like this look nice. If you have these grooves at all different heights, then it's not going to look as nice. And my suggestion is to use one board to wrap around the corner. So for example, if you have a 12-foot wall, 12-foot wide wall on the left and a 3-foot wall on the right, then all I'm suggesting that you do during the estimating phase, obviously this would need to be caught early on, would be to order 16-foot lumber and use each piece to work your way up. So for example, if you started at the bottom, you would use one 16-footer, you would cut a 12-footer for the left out of that individual board, and then use the leftover 4-foot piece for the right side, and then work your way up with the same board. That way you won't have to worry about different size lumber, because if you have a board that's 1/4 of an inch off, it's going to line up with the board on the right or the left, whatever it is. But if you just go ahead and order 12-footers for the one side, and let's just say you get 12-footers for the right side, but you're cutting them into 3-foot pieces, then there's a good chance that you could end up with something like this before you even finish. And I've seen this even, I've ran into this problem nailing the starter boards, what we refer to it as, on the roof overhangs. I can't tell you how many times I run into something like this, and it's not as noticeable on a roof overhang because people rarely look under there. But on a corner at eye level, this thing is going to stick out like a sore thumb for siding. So, but again, like I was saying about the starter board or the shiplap, I've ran into the problem on the roof overhangs, and it's tough. It's tough to line everything up all the time because there are variations in the lumber, and this stuff can shrink. It can shrink, it can bow, it can expand. I mean, it's wood. It's going to shrink, it's going to expand. So all suggesting is that this method will reduce these problems. It might not eliminate them, but it will definitely reduce the amount of corners that aren't going to line up or that would look like this.